Don't allow anyone to diminish you just because they brought you from, just because they allowed you into their family and brought you to the new country. Don't allow. Guys, how are you doing? It has been a long time since I had a sit down video, so I'm really sorry for the late posting. I think I could have done this like a week or two ago, but guys, I've not been myself of late. To be honest with you guys, I've been really struggling with acne, and it has tampered with my self-esteem. I've not been like confident, even if I'm not that confident. I was so stressed about it, and I'm still stressed because I still have acne. Even if you see I'm using this filter, you cannot see them, but there's some which are visible. And yeah, there's some products that I've tried to use in the past, and they have not been helping me. So there is a new product that I'm currently using, and if the product works for me, I'm going to recommend it to you guys. Not in this video, but I'll do a video of my acne journey. It has been tough. So let's get to this video, guys. So today I decided to do a sit down video about things you should know as an au pair, because there's some things I think I've not recorded in my videos, and most of you have been asking about them, so I thought it's necessary to do this video and educate most of you. The points that I'm going to give in this video are, I think, a little bit different from the points I've given on my previous videos. If you've not watched my other videos, please just go back and watch them. They're not the perfect videos, but I try to be the best version of myself and to give out the little information that I have to those people who are really interested to join this Aupair program. And yeah, they'll be of help actually. So I think some people do not know the importance, not actually the importance, but yeah, the importance of creating a bond with the family before you get to travel and join them in their own country. This is what I'd advise those who want to join this Aupair program. I can tell you that when you're having this Skype call, make sure to create a strong bond with the family. I know this is not like common to most au pairs, because you're so anxious, you're so excited to travel abroad, to join the family, to have a kind of a new job, and you don't have this thing in mind of creating the bond. But it's really important to get to know this family in a deeper way, like through their communications. There's some questions you can get to ask them, and you can get to know this family better. These questions will enable you to get to know the family, to get to know who they are, even if they hide the negative side of them as a family. At least you'll get to know the positive side and a little bit in the negative side, because you have a conscience. Yeah, so you'll get to know, even if they lie, even if they tell the truth, you'll get to know. So the importance of this is you're choosing this family, and you'll get to live with them for months. These are people you've never met, you've never seen them. This is the first time you're communicating with them, and that's why I'm insisting on creating a good communication, a good bond with the family, even before you get to process the papers, the contract, and whatever. Like, get to have a conversation with the kids. Like, you'll get to know, even if you're having the Skype call, there are ways that the kids will behave in front of their parents, and you'll see the type of kids they really are. They can try to fake it at some point, but you'll get to know, obviously. Another thing that can help a new au pair when they are starting the new family search is using an agency. You cannot just go to the I'm not trying to say that searching for a family on Facebook or Instagram or wherever is bad, or getting recommended by someone is bad, but I think it's safer and better to use an agency like aupairworld.com, Aupair, or other websites out there that I think I've already talked about them in another video that I'm going to put it in the description box. By using these agencies, if you have any problem with the family that you get from the agency, this is whereby you report the family to the agency, and then they are going to look for another family for you. This is just in case you fall in the hands of a bad family that mistreats you. Maybe they do not want to pay you, they do not want, they're just they're not nice family, that is, they're just mistreating you, they're overworking you. So this is whereby you report them to the agency, and you'll get a new family. And this is where the agent comes in when you're mistreated. If you want to change the family because you feel like you have not created a good bond together, like there's some families that you just feel like you cannot match, like you cannot be compatible. I don't know if it's the right word to use. You just feel like you cannot connect with them, so you just call them. They're not the embassy. You just call the agency and tell them, oh, I cannot do this and this, and these are my reasons. Can you look for another family for me? And that's how it goes. The other thing that I'm going to mention is the most important, which is your working hours. Guys, you're not coming abroad to be overworked. You're not coming abroad to be sort of a maid, and these working hours should be written in your contract. Like they should be, it depends, I can't say exactly how they should be, but it depends with the country. But as an au pair, you're not supposed to work for more than 10 hours per day. It should be maximum 6 to 8 hours per day. So you need to know how many hours you should be working. Will you be taking care of, will you be babysitting the kids in the evening? Which evenings will you be babysitting? If you work extra, that's an extra pay. Will you be getting a weekend off or an extra weekend off after working extra? Those are some of the questions that you should ask in your Skype call, and I think I've done this video whereby I'm telling you which questions to ask this family in a Skype call, in the first Skype call or in the second one. Know the duties that you are expected to do. Like when are you expected to look after the kids? When will you be fixing meals for them? What will be your household chores? Like, will you be expected to cook in the evening? Let your contract be as specific and as direct to the point as possible. You can have it in writing, like in a piece of paper, where you can write the specific chores that you're supposed to do. They can write them down for you, maybe in a different paper. Like, what lighthouse chores are you supposed to do? Because if they're not specific, then later in the future there can be a misunderstanding. And also about your working hours, both during the day and during the evening. This is important. The last point, which is the most important, and a point that I'd like you guys to take note of, because I've had complaints from other au pairs, and I've got so many people who have been telling me about how they're being overworked as au pairs. They're taken as kind of a maid, and this goes to all of you, those who are joining au pairing, those who are currently au pairs, and those who are aspiring to be au pairs. Don't allow your host family or your future host family to browbeat your chores or your working hours, your extra time, and your extra duties. Despite whatever they say, despite whatever thing they tell you, you are not there as a maid. You are there as an au pair, as a part of their family, as like a big sister to the kids. And I think this is how you should be treated, like a big sister to the kids and part of their family. But in some cases, you can just find that these families, they want you to do all the housework, they want you to iron all their clothes, they want you to do all the tiring housework. Like, this is not fair. This is not fair. Just be clear right from the start of your contract and tell them about the work and the time that you're comfortable with. And if you feel that they're taking advantage of you, just mention it right away, because it can't be fair. You're not there as a maid, you're not there as a nanny, you're there as an au pair. And what's the meaning of an au pair? It's for cultural exchange and light housework and taking care of their kids. So I feel like some of these host families, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to favor any side, because as au pairs, some come with a different mentality, and also some of these host families don't have an idea what an au pair really means and what it meant before, because some of them are new into this au pairing thing and they just don't understand what an au pair should do. They just feel like they're doing you a favor by bringing you into their house. And yeah, I've spoken with so many au pairs, and they are going through a lot. People out there are going through a lot. And if you don't speak up, then you're going to be oppressed. So just speak up. Say you are not supposed to do this. And if he or she is an understanding person, I guess they will understand and they'll get to be they'll try and sort things out. Like they'll try and find a better way for you to be doing the chores. Maybe you can be helping them with light housework, and you can just find a way to sort things out. But this whole thing of leaving chores to au pairs, it's not fair. And maybe you're not even paying them extra. So don't be like, I brought you into this country, and yeah, because I've had such stories. Like you can find a host family yelling at the au pair and telling them that I brought you to this country, there's nothing you can do, there's nowhere you can go, right? Like seriously, they're just behaving as if they're doing you a very very big favor. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm trying to speak a fact. Something that I've not seen in any other videos. I've seen complaints on Facebook, complaints in my DMs, my Instagram, WhatsApp. I have friends. I have friends who we share a lot, and you just pity them when they tell you about what they go through in those families. So if you're a new au pair, just follow these tips. Don't allow anyone to oppress you. Don't allow anyone to diminish you just because just because they allowed you into their family and brought you to their new country. Don't allow them. So I don't want to get mad. My eyes are already red, and when my eyes are red, I know I can get angry soon. Calm down. So let's get to the end of this video, guys. And if you're not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Leave comments down below. I'm going to edit this video as soon as I can tonight because I have nothing else to do. I'll edit this video and I'll upload it first thing tomorrow morning on Sunday. So guys, have a good night. I love you all. Please subscribe. Come to Europe, you're welcome as au pairs, and let's enjoy the culture. Bye. Peace.